What is up, gang? Jester here. We are back in Conan Exiles tonight. Today, this afternoon. My work schedule is going to be weird, so I'm going to stream when I can. And today, I want to go build a Purge base. I want to go get that new design going, and that way we see exactly what we need to staff it. And because we're in full production mode, I do want to point this out. I just crafted these 2 sets of Legion for my tar dumpers, even. And then I've got, well, 3 of the sets of Godbreaker. We still need quite a few more of those, but we should be all set on regular Legion gear for our archers. So we're getting there. We're going to have to go farm War Makers, which I've been doing, as you can see, you know, with the Godbreaker armor. That's 105. Was it 105? Yeah, it's 105 scraps per set. So, and I've got a set on, well, I've got my champion gear on, which is 75 a set. And then, of course, we've got Gannicus here in his set plus this. So we've crafted 4 extra sets of Godbreaker. We still need more. Because I got a Lufay this morning. I should have kept him and showed you why I deleted him. But he had a really good chance at strength. It was like 100% chance at strength. He had like a 70% chance at agility, which is already kind of a for me. And then he had like it was like an 85% chance at, no, it was like a 75% chance at grit. And his vitality was only at 40% chance. So like he was never going to get the HP that we wanted him to have. Just, yeah, the Lufay thing is, to me, it's a problem. I mean, I'm not saying they've all got to be perfect, but like, it's so RNG when you go to get those guys. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, let's, all right, he is following us. Let's get out to where we're going to build our base. Let's start going. I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need. Let's just do a quick little. Make a treasury. Yep. We can. Oh, no. We got, okay. I have bricks cooking though. And then we brought tar and then we need more bricks. Yeah, this is perfect. So that we could make, a well out here too. So we've got water. To the Purge. And we're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to wait this out, but we'll talk about what we're going to do. Now, the other night, you guys saw me run multiple Purge-based designs. Well, I didn't get to run the one that's tried and true just because the game's being stupid. But for the most part, I decided that I kind of wanted to try something different this time. And so we're going to do a circle base. But it's going to be smaller than the big one we had. That one was just too big. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to direct them in one particular path with just a couple of tar dumpers. We'll probably have 6 or 7 archers and probably 7-ish Zerkers on the ground. And that's our defense. So we're looking at maybe a 16 thrall base, which is considerably less than what we usually run. Oh, because we usually run around 8. Around 8 guys on the ground, because we usually put 1 inside with the treasury room. We probably won't do that this time. We'll probably just put 1 at the door that just defends the door. He does not move. And then we'll have 6 guys out in front of him that are our chasers, that when people start getting close, they go out and beat the crap out of them. I think that's the goal here. So it'd be 7 and 7 plus 2 tar dumpers for a total of 14 people manning the base. And then to double check that we're okay with that, yes, we got all kinds of room to give here. We've only got 22 thralls. And we're going to be recycling the dancer that's over here, I think, for the time being, until we get a better dancer out of a Purge. I think we've got Buns of Asura over here, which is funny. But yeah. So hopefully this stupid debuff wears off pretty quick. We'll go out there and start building. I know right about where we're going to do it. It's going to be straight up out there where that rock's at. And we're going to make a big circle. It's going to be as level to the sand as we can get it. All right. So yeah, as soon as we get this debuff off of us, looks like it's getting to be morning here too, so that'll be good. We got a full day to get going on it. I don't know how these afternoon streams are going to do, but we'll see. I almost broke down and did a No Man's Sky video, but I really want to make the Warmaker video for this game. I got to go back in at some point, maybe tonight, and not on here, but maybe a little bit later I'll go start getting footage. But something happened the other day where I thought I went to main menu. It's a creative save, so it's not a big deal. But I thought I went to main menu and I forgot to close the game. Went to bed, got up. Somehow I was inside the creative save and I had died because of lack of food, I imagine, or water. And I lost all my stuff, which is no problem because we're in creative mode, but it still sucks. Honestly, this debuff could be quicker. This is, or at least give me a way to make it quicker. Something I can grind out to say, hey, I don't want this. Right now, I don't think there is a way to get rid of the tainted debuff. But yeah, that's the plan today, so it's going to be kind of a chill stream. If we get it built, we may go do some farming. We'll see where we're at, what time it is. But I wouldn't mind getting started on the Warmakers video. Warmakers is not as hard as people think it is. One fight's very difficult, but if you have a good plan, you're fine. Everything else is pretty easy. If you don't go too early. If you go in there and you're not level 60 or your thrall's not level 20, you're even with the other fights, and just say you skip the arena champ, you still, you know, the Warmaker's champion hits fairly hard and he's got a lot of HP. So if you're not doing a shit ton of damage, or your thrall's not doing a shit ton of damage, you're in trouble on him. Because even with my rig, with a full level 20 Gannicus here that's got very good stats, he could even be re-rolled, honestly, but I like where he's at. Yeah, it can take you some time. And you get a guy like Lufay leveled up to, like, you know, where he's got 50 or whatever strength. My God, the dude's going to hit like a freight train. But the problem with him has been, and it is, you just got to get the right one that's got a good chance at strength and a good chance at vitality. And the only reason that's amplified is because it's a time-gated quest. All right, come on, Gannicus. We're going to go out here and make us a Purgy base. We're going to do it right out here in the middle so that we can be spawned around on all sides. There will be no excuse for the game to say we can't spawn here. None. We're going to have to get rid of all of this or else it won't let us build. But we're going to be reducing this area from resources because it just needs to happen. All right, and there he went to get rid of the snake. We'll get rid of these guys too, just for the sake of doing it. Sometimes it won't let you build when you're kind of in that situation. This shouldn't take that long to build, I wouldn't think. We know what we're doing. We've got the resources to do it. This puts us a little further away from Unnamed City, but not very far. I mean, it's fine. So as you can see, we've got everything cleared up now. And we're going to start right here. This is basically the high point. And if we start the high point, we will have no problem working our way down. Let's use, because I do like to use the arena set for this. I don't know why that is. I think the arena set looks great. And with that, we begin. And if you guys don't remember, anytime there's a triangle end, you put a square on it. Anytime there's a square, you put a triangle on it. That's how you make these bigger circles. It's actually a pretty simple pattern. Just kind of take it slow, start at your high point, and that way you don't have to come back and redo it, because it would suck to get out there a little bit and whoops, did that one wrong. Now, the easier way to do it would just be to go, okay, we're going to do the squares on the triangles, and then you would see where you need the triangles for that next layer. And so, like, here, I'll show you that good example. We also need to keep an eye that we're not getting unsupported. Like we're still good for the time being, and now we go back to the triangles. You can actually see the dust kind of floating over. I mean, it's not super crystal crisp and clear, but it looks pretty nice. Triangles still in the ground. We are. Now we are in the clear here, even on a, like, we shouldn't have any trouble getting this thing to spawn, like, at all. I think we're going to go another couple of rounds. We need some space. Like, we want to be able to set up a good maze. And as you can see, we've got plenty of materials here. So that's why I was like, okay, well, we've got the materials before I get the wild hair to go build something else. Let's get this done, because this is important for going forward. This is one of my... How is this space occupied? Oh, I see what's going on here, because we don't have support. This is what we need to be watching out for. And see, now it will say, oh, okay, you can do that down there. And then up there. So we know this side's going to be a problem now. Doesn't go under, but we are getting to that point, so make sure everything's still in the ground, and it is. Certainly this will be in the ground. looks like we're good all the way out to there. This is starting to look really nice. We're going to need at least one more, though. Maybe two, and the two would be the outside wall. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. We still got 1,300 foundations we can drop, so it's not like we're having a problem with material. Building these and conceptualizing them is fun to me. I enjoy this. Same reason I love building horde bases in 7 Days to Die. It's mostly just the one side that we're struggling with at the moment, keeping it in the ground. But that's okay. Like, we will work around this. This will not be a problem. Again, I think the trick to this style is just to not get too big for your bridges. The base worked fine, and the maze portion of it was excellent, but it was just, I felt like I was so far away from the action. So we don't want that to be the case. Okay, so this is our fighting floor. Actually, we could maybe even not do that. Let's see which way do we want to face this thing, though? That's the question. We want it to come up off of something like this. So maybe we face it out that way. Although that's pretty steep. I'd prefer it was faced a way that was not quite as steep. We could go one more round. And that would give us so much maze, it would be stupid. And all we're basically going to be doing is running them through the area where we're going to be shooting the poison arrows. I kind of want to do a quick test too. I want to see what the hit points is for a wall versus a foundation. Because I want some visibility, which is why we built the other ones the way we did the other day. This is so big, though. We're going to go one more round. Executive decision has been made. And this will be our outer wall. This will be our outer wall. Which means we can now change where our entrance is at based on this. So like we could do an entrance here now. It's pretty close to the ground. Or we could do an entrance over here that's pretty close to the ground. We're going to put a little porch out anyway, so we could do it this way and just extend it. I don't really want to do it that way. I think facing this way would be ideal. And that's really not too far down. We'll extend the porch off of that this way to give ourselves blocks before they even get in. You know what? We can't do it this way. Let me tell you why. Well, yeah, we can. This will be fine. This will be fine. Let's get it all put together first. Oh, damn it. On a second. Something's wrong. Something is actually wrong. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it would have done that. That's weird. Very weird indeed. Sorry about that. And see, the trick here was to not get too big so we could keep this on a 7-ish type of situation. All right, so that means our platform will be off in the back there. So we need to go think about that building. So this is going to be shooting platform, portal, storage for thralls, like all that kind of thing. We're going to run into another problem, however, and that is we're on an odd number. Okay, so I think we're going to go one back in. We're going to keep it a little smaller than this. This is big enough. And this puts us in a better position because we can funnel them through one little hole and we can either poison them there or we can poison them at the tar. Like either way you look at it. But we can force them in one at a time, which I don't know if that's ideal. All right, so which way do we want to open up? That's the next question. This is pretty far down there, but it comes back up. So our porch would kind of level out to it, and we'd be able to see. Just remember, we're not going to be putting any tar dumpers up above the entrance like we have been doing. That's not going to happen. Wait a minute here to think about what we're doing. I think this would be the porch. Okay. All right, so then we would put that should never have just free placed there. That is so weird. It won't let me do it that way, which stinky McBooger face. All right, so that's our entrance. But here is the bigger problem. I want visibility. That's a long enough porch. Let them come up any way they want to. I don't like how you got to move off of it because it gets confused. You learn to deal with it, I guess. Like that, where you can't put that here. I also don't like the build mechanic in one other facet. I think it's pretty good. But one other facet I don't like is the directional stuff. So like, look here on this square foundation. Like there's no, like, this bothers me because this is going to affect how something is turned in or out, like on a wall. So you have to really pay attention. Hang on. So this is where that comes up. We'll have to do it in storm glass. All right, so this is going to be our shooting platform. Let's do foundation here. Foundation there and a floor. Well, let's leave that for the moment because we've still got stuff to do on this side of that. This is where we need walls. You missed me, bitch. Okay, walls. Let's go ahead and build the treasury. Because you got to do that first most of the time. Yeah, we should be fine here. Because we're going to put foundations up behind it, I think. So, in all honesty, I think this wall's probably going away. Then we should be able to put a lid on everything here, which will be this piece. And the really tricky part is figuring this out. Doesn't want to click onto that spot. We're going to have to go up one more anyway, probably, because that's where the tar dampers are going to be. So we're not going to get good visibility on the outside. Pardon me. This is going to be, I guess, just level up. We're not going to have any stairs. So we're going to keep going up. We'll go around. So we may go up one more level up front too. We'll see. Something like this, it's always worth it to take the time and build it right. Yes, you will need to do repairs and stuff eventually, but so we are going to go up one more level. Nope, that makes it perfect on the front end. Nice. Like I said, though, if you just kind of think everything through and you know you got a really good idea of what you're going to do, and I always say make sure you got the resources to do it first, too. Like, don't just get started and have some of the resources. Make sure you got it all and you're ready to go. That way you don't end up with an incomplete thought. This is so annoying. But we are slowly but surely getting there. I've never built one that had walls this high before. Not on the outside. It's going to kill my visibility. I'm going to hate it. I already know that's how this is going to go. But I want the foundations here for stability for the thralls, just in case we start getting wailed on by the exploders. All right, so this is the gist of what our base is going to look like. The treasure chest is just below our feet there. We'll be shooting from here, and they'll be coming in there. We'll be sending them probably this way, and then over here will be the tar dumpers, and then we'll set up a turkey shoot for the most part. Let's see what we're going to work on here for how many dudes we get. So we know this. We'll probably put the tar dumpers like right here. We'll put 1 and 3 will be where we put them. I tested this the other day. It does work on triangle pieces, which is kind of cool. So we're going to put a piece there and a piece there. And then I brought those so we can actually just go ahead and install them. We need tons of... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not going to like the lack of visibility here. Usually I'm up on top of here and we come down 1 level. And that way I can see all along there. But the problem with doing it that way this time is I kind of need... I guess we could. Hang on a minute. So we just put our tar dumpers up on another level. And then our archers are down. This will really increase our visibility. The problem is, what do we do with that other side? And then back here, it doesn't really matter. And then we can get... I don't really want to put any more tar dumpers in. That really increases visibility a lot. I like that a bunch. Let's go ahead and put in some stairs then. This is probably going to be what we're going to go with. Yeah, baby, this is coming together looking really cool. All right. Then, like I said, we've got our area back here that we're going to do stuff with. Our portal will be back here somewhere. We'll have a well, and then also like a little storage area for thralls. This is going to make this really tight up here to get through, but it's fine. We're not going to be ready to run the base tonight. I wish we were. I just don't have enough of everything. I need tons of tar. I need more thralls. I need more gear. I need more, well, weapons I think we're okay on, actually. Boy, that's looking like a Purge base, boys and girls. I like it a lot. So the real trick here is going to be, this is going to be the real trick, because we want to, I guess we could do 4 tar dumpers and just do what we did last time, which is separate them out. We can shoot at this and then separate them into 2 spots. So either way they go, they're going to end up getting tar dumped on them, but that's just a lot of fucking tar, and we don't have any tar right now. We'd have to go back and craft up some more tar dumpers or some more cauldrons, which is not a big deal. We can do that. I'd also like to figure out a way to extend this, because there's going to be no getting through here when we put a thrall on it. But that's a minor point. All right, you, sir, follow me. I want to put you away for a minute. But the idea here was to not... Well, we could just run them through the second set of tar dumpers on the backwards. So we're going to go back and forth with this. They're going to come in, they're going to go that way, and then we're going to loop them. They're going to come back over that way. Let's tinker with this a little bit. All right, you just stand guard like right here, buddy. Just right there. And that would put it... Yeah, we're talking about having 1 run here. And they just keep coming to and fro. See, that's what I'm talking about. It turns something like that, and it's annoying as shit. And we're just going to keep running them back and forth until we open it up and let them at our people, coming from whatever direction it ends up being. So we're just going to be building a maze, basically. And this time, though, we've got these 2 tar dumpers that are going to be our first line of defense. We can shoot stuff down here, poison arrows and things to slow them down. And then over here, we'll have 2 more. And that means we got to go craft another couple of Redeemed Legion sets, too. But, oh my gosh, pardon me. Yeah, we'll have a pretty good time, I think. Damn it. Like I said, it's going to be a big ass turkey shoot. And I'll bring them back into the middle to fight when I feel like it. is kind of what it's coming down to here. Because that's our middle. Our goal here is to force them into a position that we want them in. It's looking nice, man. I can't wait to run this damn thing. It looks really cool. Shit. This is where it gets wonky. And that's probably pretty good. That's probably more than enough. With the 2 tar dumpers, I don't think they're going to make it with the archers and everything else. So we can just let it open up right here and just let our dudes wail on them from right here. There'll be no separation of our guys. As soon as they hit like right over there, they'll be running because we're going to station them here. So at that point, what we should probably do... do that. And now we just got this big area to fight. Or I guess we could run them around one more time. See, either way, we're going to have wasted fucking space. We had so much room over here for activities that we're not going to be able to use. I think this is probably fine. It isn't the prettiest thing I've ever seen, maze-wise, but it's not as pretty as the other one. But it's not bad, and it should do the trick. It's more than enough time for our archers to do that damn thing. So I'm thinking we have 1, 2 archers there, 1, 2 archers there. So, and then 1, 2 archers there. So that's your... hang on. 1, 2 archers there. So maybe we only go with 6 archers. We go 6 archers. We'll throw 7 dudes on the front line. I don't want to bring it into there because it's just going to get too close. This is fine. I think this is fine. So we got some wasted space. Who cares? We can put some lighting in there. It won't get fucked with. I think we're fine with that. It's not the prettiest maze design I've ever seen, but look, it's going to serve the purpose. And then we can, like I said, get some lights in there in certain places so that we've got, you know, ways to see. I don't think they're going to attack the lights necessarily. We still have to put out posts, so probably at least 4 posts on the outside that are going to attract the exploders. All in all, not bad. Give me just a minute. I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. It's not super pretty, but I mean, it isn't. It's functional, I guess. There's probably a way to do it that it's a little better than this. We could start over and just send them one way or the other. Doesn't hurt to try it. We can always redo that design pretty quick. If we do it where it's uniform, it'll look better. My problem with doing it this way is I don't like sending them two directions. The thing I liked about doing it with a single entry point and having the tar dumpers there was that the poison arrows are a little more effective. You spend less of them. Instead of trying to hit two spots, you're only hitting one. But, you know, like, look, it's boring if you just keep going in and building the exact same thing over and over and over again. See, that isn't going to work either. Going to create those weird angles when you do it that way. But we have to do it that way. Then we have to figure out what we want to do for the next bit of it, which is probably bring them back in. Like this. This could get interesting. Hang on. This could get very interesting. Hang on. This could be a very fun design. How did I do this one? We went on the second triangle, like so, like so, and then like that, right? This could be quite interesting. Because we're just running them back and forth. So like no matter which way they go, they got to come and then go all the way back out to the outside again. And then what we might do is do this a few more times and then bring them together before they get to our guys. And that way our guys maybe don't get split up as often. But this is going to give our archers time to just absolutely tee the fuck off on them. And I love it. that's neat. Okay, that's going to look pretty cool. I can get behind this, I think. Except for it's going to get very awkward there. It's already quite awkward. That's not what we want. The beautiful part about this is the pattern is going to be the same on both sides because it's just this cool little circle. This will be where we bring them back to the middle. Force them into that one spot. I think they're going to be well dead before they even get here, but I think that's it. I don't see any reason to do any more than that. They're got to go back and forth a couple, 2 or 3 times. They got to get through the tar dumpers. They got to get through our archers, which will be 2, 4, 6 archers probably. Five and 6. Yeah, I think we can get away with just 6 archers. Again, the issue is going to be that we're going to put everybody like right here, and once if we don't, we'll set them to like 5 meters, so they should be really good. And that way it won't be a problem. This is it. This is our purge base. We'll be able to put torches and shit. We'll have to go back and get some iron and stuff, but that'll be fine. All right, let's start building out the rest of our back end here. Because we do need... How big is the... Hang on, we need to craft 3 torches. Oh, shit. I did that wrong. I knew I had more than that. Should be able to use improvised torch, but whatever. That's really big comparatively. So we're going to have to make something happen here. I know what we're going to do. We are going to make this happen. We're going to go with an old tried and true thing that I have done a few times before. I was going to change it up a little bit, but I mean, if it works, it works, and it's giving us all the space we're going to need. Which is why I like this. Oh my God, come on. We'll be able to do everything we want in here. All right, still working on it. We are burning through quite a few resources, but look, it's Purge base. And I can always make more resources. Those are there to be gathered. All right, now we got to figure out what we want to do with it, because we still got to get in the well, storage, and the sorcery, the transitory stone. Blah, whatever. Shouldn't be a big problem, but you never know. We're going to make it in storm glass because I want windows. We'll do it like we've been doing it, except for we'll do this one up. This one's going to look dope. Wait a minute. That shouldn't be. Let's do a door. And then the wall. This way we got a place to put some lighting and stuff. It ain't got to be perfect. We've got plenty of room for stuff now. It's not a problem. And like mostly over here, we're just going to have our storage. We'll have a couple of fridges, which I'll have to bring more supplies back for. Let's try to build this well. Because we don't really have room for it out here, do we? Not really. I mean, sort of. Hang on. This looks pretty overpowered to me. Especially when we get some really good berserkers down there to fight the fights. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on each side. And then, well, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to have to put, well, we got people to give though. I guess we could go 8. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 up top here to be shooting straight on as they come in. Uh-oh. That might be a storm. Although we're not in the storm, so I don't give 2 craps. It is a storm, but we're not in the storm. I'm aware that I'm encumbered. Thank you so much. Grammy. Yeah. All right, we're encumbered. We can't do it just yet, but we will get there. Code's fine. Plenty of build materials. This is excellent. can be a little difficult, but it's doable. Okay, well, that's a little on the sort of stinky side. Let's get this part done. Our little pineapple looking circles that we like to build. Hey, they give you the pieces. Might as well use them, right? And this puts everything up, so if anybody did get a weird wild hair up their butt, they would not be able to really mess with us too much. This is a bit of a problem. No, we have to run around to the front. It won't let us climb over those spikes, even though they're ours. It does make me a little bit mad. This is a pretty simple, pretty basic base build. And there you have it. Our purge base is ready. It should have more than ample room for them to spawn in anything they want. I mean, it's not ready, but you know what I mean. It's a little bit longer than I thought. It's not really ready either. We have to get the stairs going. And we're going to need to put in our posts for the exploders. Obviously, they want to make me turn it. So this just gives us bricks of layers in between the door and here. So just in case exploders start doing dumb shit. So that's putting up, again, exploder defenses. And then we'll come back here and put in 2 more of those so that if they happen to spawn behind us or something, they don't come straight up on us either. Let's do something like here. It's on which one? It's on the last one. Okay. So we're trying to put some thoughtful things into our design here. Here we go. Now we got exploder help. Stupid snake. Since that's not an even number, how do we handle this? How do you want to handle it? So on the second one, okay. And then we came out 5. Just another added extra layer. Like I don't have a... All right, that's our purge base. I think we're living pretty large here. We need to go back and craft up some things. Let's we're going to need to bring some black ice and some regular ice too so that we can set up some refrigeration. So we've got, you know, another thing I'd love to have here would be a cooking pit. I don't know if that's going to be feasible. That way we could cook steak or gruel or whatever just right here for the base. Again, feasibility. Oh, it looks like it'll go. You know, we don't need a tier 4 cook or anything for this. But then we'll have some fridges here, we'll have some storage there, and some storage here. What the son of a bitch? So dumb. All right, that was stupid. Which means that is now missing one of its spikes. All right. Let's see if we can avoid that at all cost. I want to move this as far out of the way as I can. And that way we get our maximum storage space in. And we still got some room over here. Plus we got to put a dancer in someplace. So yeah, we still got work to do. But we need to activate the portal and then we can go delete our other portal base. And that'll get us some resources and stuff back. Not much. But then we can bring the dancer over here and leave her here. So let's build some storage. Just temporary storage. Need to start making some more shaped wood. That's actually all I have. I got plenty more bricks. Still at 143%. There we go. And now we can pop this baby and say ignite. This is exciting because now we can start placing some people, at least temporarily, because we're going to run some purges. Sort of. We need to get 1,000 gold. 1,000 bars, and that'll put us up to level 6. I'm using the coins right now to make alchemy base because we're making all the gear. So there's no using those right now. All right, so our other base is just over yonder. Let's go delete that. So if anybody wanted to build there, they could. We'll bring the dancer over and see if we can get her positioned. Well, hang on. I know what we can do. I know how we can do this. It's silly, but watch what we're going to do. No, well, yeah. Because we don't have steps or nothing to get. Oh, it's Charlie Cheeks. That's who that one is. I saw it. Fuck, it's going to take me to Silvermine. It did. It took me straight to Silvermine. This system is a little bit ridiculous. All right, so now we're back at our brand new Purge base. Our dancer's here. Now we can run back over and delete the old base. And we'll get some resources and stuff back, but that's not really that important. But it's pretty. It do be looking pretty. We're not ready to run it, but I wanted to get it built so that those resources are off the table. That way because I kind of feel like I want to go try to find a better spot to make like a small village. Stupid son of a bitch. All right. All right. So now we'll be maining from just over there. And we're just going to have to hope. I mean, I haven't run into a problem thus far with star callers or anything destroying my portal. Just have to hope that continues. We can put down one Zerker and see what his stats are and see if he's going to be fodder or if we're going to level him up. We brought one. We need to go get more. We'll have to start doing that like right now. Not ideal. He's fodder, so he can go down here. He's not one that we really want to level up. Gannicus is our first guy, but he's going to have to follow us around. Because I don't have another thrall that's leveled up yet. Why don't we head back home? Let's get into... Oh, shit. Hang on. There was two more things we needed to do here. Back to arena. Let's get that crenellated wall. And that way we will bring back those. Yeah, this would be fine. If it becomes a problem, we can adapt. I don't think it's going to become a problem. Let's go back home for a hot minute. Get some work done over there. Actually, let's go to Stargazers, and then we'll go to Sinners, and then we'll go home. That way we're getting more Zerkers ready. We're going to need a lot of these guys, like, no bullshit. We're going to need a lot of them. Because guys like the one that we just put down, we're not going to keep. We want guys that have a better chance at having a better chance. So there's going to be basically 8 Zerkers that are, or 7 Zerkers, whatever, that are just fodder. Well, 6, because Gannicus is ready to go. And then we'll have 6 more behind them that we actually want to level up. And then when we're running the level 6 purges and those guys are down there dying, we're going to level up our guys when the golems come. So it's kind of a win-win. Same goes with the archers. We're going to need other archers. Other than just, God, is there a snow hunter? I don't think that's a snow hunter. No, that's a dude. Damn, target lock's gonna get me killed. That helps. He did not. So full of shit. I don't need none of that. All right, let's go. Let's go down and get a Zerker. At some point, we need to go over and give Lufe some more blood. We can't be encumbered. Because I think we need... Yeah, we just used up all of our blood. Although we might have it over in the thing. So we could go do that real quick and then get that moving. So that maybe tomorrow when I get up, I can actually do the second part. And then we can do the third part when I get home from work. Get away from them. They're going to kill you. Zerker boy. They're going to kill him. They killed him. You motherfucker. This dude is such a dick. This dude is an absolute dick for doing this. Where's my repair hammer? What a dick, man. He's making it difficult for anybody else to get up. And of course, he keeps fucking re-upping his shit. Now I've just wasted this whole trip up here. That's a dick move. Because that Zerker was like right there, and then this dude fucking triggered him. And then the other guys came and kicked his ass before I could get him knocked out. It's just a dick move to do it this way. On the front side, sure, I get it, but you don't have to draw that Zerker in. All right, whatever. The dude's a dick. Absolute nightmare to have on a server with. Stand behind that 100%. Guess we can go over and just to look and see if Lionel's over there. We'll be getting some pretty good thralls, though. Wait. Oh, God, I thought that was a snow hunter. Another thing we could find here is if we found a fighter 3, we could knock them out and drag them back to be tar dumpers. Not a horrifically bad idea. Just bobbing and weaving. All right, here we go. I guess, or if we see a snow hunter. We've already picked all that stuff up, by the way. We should probably run into a fighter 3, I would think, though. Sometimes that can be a Zerker. It's got to be a little bit careful to not let ourselves get number overwhelmed here. Shit. We got him knocked out. Is there going to be a... Sometimes you can find the lady ones. Yeah. All right. So that'll be our prize for this one, is we get one of 4 tar dumpers. What can you do, right? It's not a good look for that guy to have put that base there with thralls that are shooting at the Zerker. That's actually quite unimpressive. Probably a Dalancia right over there, but what? Who cares? We got a prize. Not a great one, but we can pick up the Zerkers and the Archers that we have and see what we've got with those guys. When we head back, we need to pick up 2 cauldrons. We probably need to stay over at Centers for a minute and do the loop for hides so that we can actually get some tar going, because we don't have much tar. We've been making steel, so all of our tar is gone. We'll take this guy to Centers. We'll pick up some peoples. Get this guy on the wheel. We'll go back in a minute and pick up more Zerkers. We got that guy that's also fodder. I forgot about him. Oh, and we have the lone fisherman now. Is there any particular reason why this is now bugged out and not working? He's here, but he's not here. Did he insta-finish? Is that what happened? Yeah, he insta-finished. What the fuck? Alright, so we know these 3 are throwaways. We'll take our other Zerkers. 5. We'll take all of our Dunmans. And we'll leave our Snow Hunter here. She's probably going to be our next companion anyway. Eventually, we may replace all the Zerkers with Snow Hunters, but that's a ways down the road. How did that guy insta-finish? That is so interesting. This guy's fodder, so let's have him follow us. We're going to go home and pick up some shit. Pardon me. Boy, oh boy. All right. We need 2 more siege cauldrons. This will be fun. Let's go cancel those. Now we can just make 2 of these. Pardon me, good Lord. See, this guy's going to be a throwaway as well. Because he's so low on his growth chances. Like, this guy's just not that great. We leveled him up some. I mean, it's fine, but he's nothing special. Oh, did I? Got the dog. Oh, Bella. Okay, there's a little love. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, come on. Good girl. We can go put the cook down. He's our guy here now. We kept a cook over at Centers, but again, we probably don't need to. This guy's going to be our main source of all the recipes, so he would just happen to be at just happened to be over today when we went and looked at Sepamaru. All right. Well, actually, no, he's fine where he's at, though. I mean, he's kind of in our way a little bit, but we can still get to the dryers. That's going to be for berries when the time comes. Right now, we're good on food. We got plenty of our exotic feasts ready. We've got backups of stuff. We can craft more if we want to. Another 2 or 3 stacks worth. This is going to need to be cooked for out at the Purge base. We need to grab some. All right, so what did we need for? Off we get. Okay, let's see. Artisan table, what do we need? Cabinets are so big, but we've got 5 of them, so we'll take those. I don't think there's any more of this. No tar yet. These are ready to go. We got those. We got the people. We'll gear everybody later. I'm not going to stress on this right now. Like the guys with they're going to be fodder on the ground. We'll probably give them recycled fucking Camari and stuff. So we'll have to start collecting that as we're up there farming Zerkers. We'll get enough gear to put on these guys that we don't care about, that are going to get deleted anyway. We won't need all 8 guys. Like we'll probably try to level up 2 or 3 as we get into the 6s. I don't know. Maybe we'll have everybody. If we've got the room to do it under the followers list, then we will do that. If not, we'll start making some choices. But this guy, with his VIT chance only being 65 and it only makes it up to 79, I mean, I guess that's not bad, but like, he'd probably be okay. But I think he's going to struggle to be a 4K vitality guy. Or 4K HP guy. I think so. Right, what else did we need to bring over for Purge base? I know if we leave, I'm going to be forgetting something. We can take the gold, put that in the treasury. We can see what 400 and some bars will trigger. Probably like a level 3-ish. I know that 1,000 bars straight up will give me a level 6. I've tested this. And again, we're not really ready at this point for a whole lot. Oh, another thing we needed to do here is we need to craft 2 more sets of this shit. And the question is, well, we're gonna have to grab some more star metal, it looks like. We hadn't exactly planned for our tar dumpers to have what am I doing? All right, there we go. That's all crafting now. And then again, I've been farming the shit out of War Makers, and I was like, no, I want to break from that today. So that's what we did. Need to put my hammer back in. God damn it, I hate that mechanic. Insulated wood, star metal, and black ice. Okay, so we can do all those things. Oh God, we're totally good. We did get some more alchemy base going there. We were out, so I think we're going to be good on alchemy base now to make all of the Godbreaker. And we got some more gold here. We might as well pop this in because I know the gold is what's holding us back mostly. We'll make what we can make. We need more silver. I would only be 546. Oh, because that's what we got for gold. Oh, well. Hey, look, we're crafting it. We need a lot of that shit. We also need it for rebirth potions. So, the good news is we're getting tons of gold, silver, and ichor at War Makers. So it's kind of as long as you're harvesting the spiders that are in there. I'm getting 2.5 stacks every 3 runs. Every 3 loops around War Maker. Almost around 1,500 ichor. All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Tinker's Bench. And then we got to give our tar dumper a weapon. Well, hang on. We can just, for the time being, grab all of this. And then we do have 5 of the good bows. We're going to give, most of our people are going to get Quake. Although I'm curious about this because a lot of these you can't put upgrades in. So I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better to use something like this and then use those master kits. We got 3 of those going already. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I got master kits. See, you can't use one on that. It says no, 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 but you can use them on those because these don't have any damage on them. So now that is a 76 health damage, which is not, it's probably about as good as this. It's not nearly as good as the momentum, but we've only got one other one of those. And I also didn't want to be out farming Skelly keys today. Yeah, I'm not ready to put Godbreaker on anybody else. Not on the ground. Godbreaker only happens once they're leveled up. Period. Lots to do here. More than enough. Put those cabinets in. What these are going to be for, I don't even really know. I mean, we can just store stuff out here, I suppose. And I'll show you what we're going to do with this, because we're probably going to get 3 in. But we're actually going to get 6 in. I have a plan. Here, let's put that in first. I'll get out somehow. All right. That Zerker now. That Zerker, that Fighter 3. Where's that Fighter 3 at? Put the Fighter 3 down. Up here. All right. Where's my construction hammer now? See if we can do this. Getting it in there straight's another issue. Close enough. We got good storage here now. Let's start putting down some Zerkers, shall we? Or we could put down the archers. We know that we want these guys. They're fodder. They're straight up fodder. We're going to put one like right here. Well, hang on. Yeah. Be one here. And there would be another one here. And let's make sure we're setting these guys properly too. They're going to hold, be defensive. For now, we're just going to shut them all the way down so they don't go off anywhere doing anything. Need to go up and do that tar dumper too. Yeah, this doesn't really work for me. Close range. For now. So we got 3 of those guys. We said we'd probably put 2 up here. Nice magic trick, bro. He was just running the maze, and then he just popped in behind me. I heard him land. I'm like, oh shit, he's right behind me. Yeah, so we're gonna do. Well, we were talking about putting 1 up there. So it'd be 3 and 3. I think we can still do 6, honestly. I think if we do them in that configuration, we can do 6. So we'll have to look at the demons and see which ones were. Well, you'll see. We're going to do some things here. I should probably go get a couple of other random throwaways to fill out our archer bin here. Here, you come down here, dude. You got star metal, which is not great. Let's give you something okay. Give you a quake, because those are a lot easier to come by. And let's just have you stand guard for me, like right over here. Works for me. Yeah, all of a sudden what was like, wow, we're only going to use 16 people. I'm now thinking around 19. All right, we got a couple of Zerkers. Let's put them down in inventory real quick and let's see how they fare. At least I thought I had a couple. Maybe not. Yeah, we did. It'd be 74%. See, I don't like her either. She's fodder. This is the problem that I feel like we're going to run into a lot. Is I'm just not going to like the way that I think they're going to level. I'm not looking for the absolute perfect ones, but I mean, I want what I want. Come on, let's do that down here. And that guy's strength is very much down, so he's fodder. Like, we haven't got a good one yet. Oops, I meant you stand guard. That's a good one. He's worth leveling up. He goes up here. This time he's not gonna. He did. He popped up. Nice. All right, so he's gonna be hold and defensive at a very short range. Okay. He doesn't need anything right now. He's gonna end up with as good a weapon as we can get him, and he's gonna end up with Godbreaker. He looks good for our stats wise. So we got 1 out of 3, if that tells you anything. We need 20 some Zerkers. But that looks great because we're going to bump that Vit to 94, and then his strength is at 75, and his other 2 chances are pretty low. So we like what we see there. He'll end up being strong enough, and he'll easily get to that 4K mark in vitality. At 94%, yeah, he'll easily be able to get 4K vitality. And if we get the right perks by re-rolling, he'll have pretty good stuff. All right, let's put down a few of the demons and see what we got here. And this guy's fodder. Why? Because he's already starting at 0 vit, but he's splitting. Like, we want to see, for him, we want agility. He's an agility guy. So we want him to have a good chance at agility and then preferably vitality. But this guy's not good. So he's going to take up some space here, I think, as fodder. Anything that's on the wall right now is not good for us. See, he's still up there pretty high on strength. He's also fodder. Hopefully we get a couple here that we can go put up and be ready to be leveled. Nope. This guy's fodder. Because he's going after strength at a high percentage and not agility. We want him to hit hard. We haven't got a good demon yet. We're just gonna have to start dismissing and keep grinding to grab them till we get 6 good ones. I've been grabbing as many, like every time I come over here for anything, I usually grab one on the way home. That's why we got this many. Right now, we're not getting very good stat out of nothing. All right, this guy's gonna have to do. We're gonna boost his vitality up to 60-some%. For now, he'll stay up here until we get something better. And I do expect to get something better, by the way. He'll be at 78. He's good enough to put on the wall for the moment. We'll see how they level up, but again, that 58's just so low. His second best deal is grit. We're just going to break bond here. There's no sense dicking around with it. If they're not what we want, we're not going to keep them. The base is covered now with throwaways and then a couple of potentials that I'm not completely sold on, but we don't have a single archer that we're like, yeah, that's our guy. And this guy isn't him either. This guy's not very good either. Vitality's his worst stat. Starting from 0, it makes it important that he's got a decent chance at vitality. I mean, look, we still want him to be over 3K, even though he's not going to be fighting. And this guy's a strength guy, so just not that interested. Just not that interested. Okay, well, that gives me stuff to work on, and that kind of, I think that puts me to the spot where I'm good for today. We got everything built. It's only a couple hours. Shorter stream today. If I get feeling a little wild hair, I got time tonight. We may come back late, because I do want to do some streams super late at night, because that's about when I'm going to be able to do it now. So I want to see what the audience looks like in my 10 to or 11 to I don't know, 2 range and see what kind of people are watching YouTube at that time. But we'll see. So maybe we'll come back later tonight with something later as far as so I can kind of test the market, see what's going on. I mean, that's what I'm going to be streaming anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I am interested to find out what's out there. Damn, we don't have any good fucking archers at all. These are both just not great. Not ideal at all. They're going to hit hard, but getting them over 3K, I guess we'll see. Maybe we can get them all over 3K. And we don't need any more of them, but I'll keep grabbing some until we finally get a few that I like. Same with the Zerkers. Same with the Sumerian 3s. We may just put a wheel up at Stargazers. May just go to Stargazers. There is one other dude. Oh no, we had him follow us. That's right. I thought we had one more at Centers, but we don't. Where am I going again? Yes, Gazers. See about getting another Zerker. We still need more to fill out the ranks. We do have a Snow Hunter we could put down, and typically they come out pretty okay. And that looks like that might even be another Snow Hunter. I think there's a chance that's another Snow Hunter over there, but I want to let... fuck it. Let's go for it. I don't think it is. I think it's a guy. Now that I get over here, I think it's a dude. Yeah. Uh-oh, this doesn't seem right. Okay, here they come finally. Oh, whatever. Like he can pivot that fucking fast. Oh, fuck. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. That's some bullshit, bro. Not gonna lie, that's some fucking grade A fucking horse shit. I'm gonna die. All right, we're going. We're gonna de-escalate this situation. This is some pretty severe fucking horse shit's what this is. We'll go get a Zerker and go home. If we can get him the hell out of there. Well, go to center. Well, we were gonna see about building a fucking wheel up here. Instead of going out and doing that dumb shit's what I should have done. I don't have enough stuff to make a wheel. We should have looked before we came up here. Although we can get the grass to make the twine. That's not a problem. That shouldn't be a big issue. Yeah, we can do that. We may have to build some other shit. But let's go get the Zerker and then we'll go back up there. That way we just got a wheel up here. Timing won't matter that much. And there's just no Zerker here. So they either killed him again or somebody's been here recently. This is ridiculous. This guy's build should be reported. And it's not the build itself. I don't care that he's there. It's that dude right up there that pisses me off. It absolutely irritates the shit out of me. The build is fine where it stands. But he is ruining everybody else's good time by forcing us to play his games with a guaranteed spawn in the game. Which means it was probably that guy that just got the Zerker. I had to guess. All right, let's go see about putting a wheel over here. Kind of funny. One day I came up here and there was a start metal piece sitting right here. So, yeah, it could happen. I don't think there's any star metal right now, but so this thing could still get blown up. I don't think it will over there, but I don't know when that's actually up and if it's ever going to be up. We're losing my shit. All right. Yeah, they're playing the timer thing. This is gonna make it very difficult for me to do anything here. This is temporary. We'll pull it back down later. I mean, it's on. All right, so we got to go one more wide, I guess. This is totally temporary. Hopefully that gets it done. It doesn't have to be a 5x5. We'll see. Get up there. Well, that is... Okay, well, we got a wheel up here now. That'll work. I'm hoping maybe that Zerker will be down there again in a minute. I'm so irritated that dude put that base there. Or he put that archer there. The base is fine. I got no issue with the base. It's a great spot for a base. Especially if you've got purges in mind. But to put an archer in there and try to kill off a guaranteed spawned NPC is... It's not a good look. If they get into the house, there's nothing I can do to stop it. Because the people from the front are going to come up and hit it. Yeah. Hey, look what happened here. Okay. I went up there to see if there was a body, and it turned out it was unconscious. So somebody knocked out this Zerker and then didn't take it. I'm happy to take it. More than happy to take it. And now we'll have a good spot where if we get a snow hunter, or if we can get into a few more of those fighter 3s. We need 3 more of them still. We'll take all the snow hunters we can get. I've just got this weird feeling that this is going to get destroyed because there was a star metal ore piece that came down like right here. Oh, we gotta put food. I don't have any gruel on me, do I? Don't really have any food to share either. I don't want to give up that because it's okay. We'll set it up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be good for right now. I'm gonna go and get some dinner and watch a little television, and maybe I'll come back later tonight. If not, I should either be back tomorrow night or on Saturday because we are off on Saturday this week. And then nobody's going to hear from me on Sunday. And I don't know about Monday. Probably not on Monday, or maybe Monday night. Well, again, we got to wait to see how the schedule shakes out. So I'm going to go to the end. We did get a wonderful Purge base built. We've still got to get it staffed. We've still got some gear that we have to grind for it. And we might even make it to where it's got a few more thralls in it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's all the fun of the game to me. And we got a lot more grinding to do in Warmaker. So I guess we can just maybe do a stream on that. Just grind Warmaker until we can't anymore. You know, just for the Godbreaker armor, we need, if we're doing 7 sets, that's 140, it's 745 scraps just for those. And we're somewhere in the 300 range now, so we've done a lot of grinding. Like my last couple of runs, we didn't get many. So I kind of was like, yeah, it's getting to me a little bit. Let's just wait it out and we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. And I will see you most likely tomorrow night, but we'll see about tonight. If I feel good, we'll come back. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.